Good afternoon. Philip Stockin, Chair of the Ways and Means Committee. I'd like to call the meeting to order, please. If you would stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mr. Stockin,
Present.
Mr. Fanton,
Here.
Mr. Curran,
Here.
Mr. Decker, Mr. Havey,
Here.
Mr. Healy,
Here.
Mrs. Hopkins, Mrs. Root,
Here.
Mr. Crandall. All right.
Thank you. We need approval of the minutes from October 20. Could I have a motion for that, please? Mrs. Root, second, Mr. Kern. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. The minutes of October 25th. Mr. Havey, second. Mr. Kern. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. With approval of the audit, you had that sent to you by email this morning, and there's copies on your desk. Could we have a motion to approve? Mrs. Root, second, Mr. Healy. Are there any questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Clerk of the Board is requesting a resolution to repeal Resolution 26621. I've asked our county administrator to speak to that for a moment.
Thank you. This resolution required a correction to it. However, the correction was a little confusing. We thought it would be easier if we just repealed the current resolution and replaced it all together with the correct information.
So we're asking for a motion. Mr. Fanton, is there support? Mr. Kern? We're going to repeal 26621. Is there further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. And the replacement resolution will come at a future point. Okay. Resolution to reject proposed redistricting map. Would hope that you all have seen that as it was sent out, and I hope that you all have gone on individually and expressed your own concern about this. Very, very important. Motion, Mr. Healy. Support, Mr. Fanton. Is there any question or discussion? Those listening, this is to encourage the commission on redistricting to keep our district as it is, keep us east and west across the southern tier from Chautauqua all the way across to Tioga, I believe, rather than shifting us north-south like the other plan has, which would put us to our west tied with Buffalo, put us tied with Rochester, and pretty much lose our voice.
And just a reminder, this is the second resolution you've done. You did one back in August that went up to the Redistricting Commission. We've also had testimony. I believe Chairman Crandall went up to testify on this. And now that we've seen the proposed map, this is the second resolution that comments specifically on the proposed map.
So I'd encourage all of you to go on their website and express your own thoughts, and also anyone listening from the public, you can do the same thing. The more people that express our deep desire to keep this the same, hopefully the better impact it will have. So, any further discussion? Mr. Healy?
It's so important that our district remain the same. The counties of the southern tier of the western region have so much in common together, and not as much, obviously, with the district was to go north and south. We don't have a whole lot in common with Buffalo or Rochester. Any of the northern counties are more metropolitan, and it's just a different configuration. So I think this is good that we do all we can do to try to keep our district the same as it is. Thank you.
Thank you. Any others? Mr. Barnes?
One question that I haven't
seen any information on is how these proposed redistricting will, especially our district, 23rd district, the current 23rd district, as far as the population, is the population of our current district large enough to support one congressman under the new rules? Because the state's losing one as a result of the census.
I do not know for sure myself. I just know that somewhere they're going to get rid of one. Anyone else here have a response for Gary?
Well, I think it all depends on how they choose to redistrict. A good chance it might grow, even if it stays a southern congressional district, a good chance it might grow a little larger. But I think actually it's up to the powers to be up in Albany when they do the final, come up with the final map, and then that may be challenged in court too. So probably we won't know until at least January, I would guess, and it could even be longer than that. I suppose they could even, if it's tied up in court, they might delay petitions, possibly. But I don't see the election commissioner here, but I've heard that's a possibility. And that's about all I can add to it, Gary.
Thank you, Mr. Healy. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor of this resolution?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. And we will get that sent on once the full board approves it. Referrals from committees, public safety. Mr. Healy?
Mr. Chairman, thank you. We got 3 items here under public safety. The first one is District Attorney Keith Slepp is requesting permission to fill one full-time secretary to the district attorney. This position is responsible to provide support for the vehicle and traffic diversion program and traffic tickets. The annual salary of this position is estimated between $37,795 and $52,317, and that would be a non-union grade 3 base 2 position, and the benefits are estimated between $14,766 and $20,440. And this has been signed off on by, is our procedure, by the department head, Mr. Slepp, our county administrator, Carissa Knapp, and our from authorization from the personnel office. So I would be glad to move this.
I would make one comment on this one. I believe you had a change at the Public Safety Committee meeting, and you don't have a range. This was just a step 3.
Right, okay. So the range won't be, in effect, let's correct that, will be a grade 3 base 2, and is that correct?
I believe it's grade 3, step 3. Am I correct? Yes, Mr. Budinger, Mr. Bobby Budinger, there's 2 of them back there sitting next to each other, is nodding his head yes.
Okay, so that was a grade 3 base 3, and that's what I'll move, thank you.
Is there support? Mr. Havey, are there any questions? Mr. Barnes?
Yeah, I'm assuming this is a new position? It's not filling an existing position?
I believe this is an existing position that someone is retiring at the end of the year, and Mr. Slepp is asking permission to fill it in anticipation of that retirement.
Okay, because it doesn't say on this sheet here that it's new or existing position. That if it's an existing position, obviously it's not going to cost us anything. It's already budgeted, I assume.
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried. Next.
Next, Allegheny County Sheriff Rick Whitney is requesting permission to fill one part-time cook for the jail, kitchen, and meal services. This annual budget for this part-time cook position is approximately $40,587, with benefits estimated approximately $9,363.42. And this is funded 100% with county fund. And this has also been signed off by the department head, the county administrator, and the personnel office. And I'll be glad to move that.
Move, support, Mr. Fanton. Are there any questions? Mr. Barnes?
Pretty much the same question. Is this a new position or is it an existing position? And the other thing is, the salary for a part-time cook seems a little bit on the high side. How many hours are considered part-time?
Okay, for this one, reading the MOE, this is to fill a vacant part-time cook position, that this is an existing part-time position that they have. And the part-time positions are tied to the base rate of whatever the full-time is in the negotiating collective bargain agreement. So that is the base rate of a full-time cook, so the part-time cook would earn the base rate.
That's the hourly rate?
Yes.
So if they're only working 20 hours a week, then they're going to get about half of what the full-time rate is. Is that correct?
Yes, you could look at it that way.
How about on the other benefits? Would that be half that, or is that they get full-time benefits even though it's a part-time job?
So there is a fringe rate associated with part-time people as well, and that would include things like your taxes. FICA would be in that benefit. They do not get retirement on there. So their fringe rate is not, or health insurance, their fringe rate is not as high as full-time fringe rate.
Thank you.
Other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried.
And lastly, we have Sheriff Whitney is requesting a resolution for the following budget adjustment in his 2021 budget. This adjustment is necessary to transfer funds for the purchase of 7 jail computers, including Microsoft software. The budget is laid out here in the attached MOEs from Sheriff Admin Equipment account, $3,000 to the Sheriff Jail Equipment, $3,000. I'll move that.
Been moved. Is there support? Mr. Curran. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And that's carried. Thank you, Mr. Healy. Human Services, Mrs. Hopkins.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Social Services Commissioner Edna Kays is requesting to fill one full-time senior caseworker and any resulting backfills. This position is responsible for ensuring the safety, health, and welfare of children and families. The position is funded with 35.57% with county funds, 21.89% with state funds, and 42.54% with federal funds, and I move that.
Moved, Mrs. Hopkins. Support, Mr. Havey. Are there any questions? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Ms. Kays is requesting to fill one full-time caseworker and any resulting backfills. This position is responsible for ensuring, again, the safety, welfare, and health of children, families, and adults. The position is funded with 35.57% with county funds, 21.89% with state funds, and 42.54% with federal funds, and I move that.
Moved, Mrs. Hopkins. Support, Mrs. Root. Are there questions? Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that's carried.
Number 3, Ms. Kays is requesting to fill a one full-time senior social welfare examiner and any resulting backfills. The position is responsible for supervising several social welfare examiners and verifying eligibility for temporary assistance programs with reimbursement of qualifying resources to offset the costs of benefits to the county. The position is funded 38% with county funds, 10% with state funds, and 52% with federal funds, and I move that.
Motion and second, Mr. Havy. Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? And that's carried.
Ms. Kays is requesting to fill 2 full-time social welfare examiners and any resulting backfills. The positions are responsible for interviewing clients and determining eligibility for benefits. The positions are funded with 38% county funds, 10% state funds, and 52% federal funds, and I move that.
Move, Mrs. Hopkins, second, Mrs. Root. Any questions on this one? Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? And that's carried.
The last submitted request is from Public Health Director Tyler Shaw, requesting a resolution to accept and appropriate vaccine administration monies received from billing third-party insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid for the general fund of the 2021 budget year. This request is not quite ready for presentation, so I move to table this.
Been a motion to table, second, Mr. Healy. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's tabled. Thank you. Any other referrals we're not aware of up here? Any old business? New business? I'd like to give the floor for a moment to our attorney, Mr. Minor. He would like to have an introduction for us.
Thank you. I indicated that I was working on,
Mr. Minor, could you
Yeah.
turn on that, please, there's no card in it?
not used to using this. I had met with you before, indicated I'm working in the process of working out of this job, and part of that has been bringing in attorneys. We've previously hired Aaron Moore, who's doing our JD and PINS matters. And now I'd like to introduce today to you my second assistant. This is Seth Pullen. I think many of you probably know his father, Dave Pullen, a former legislator. And so this is Seth's first day with us, and I trust he'll have many more.
Seth, could you come over and stand there? At least you can be on camera that way.
Yes, pleasure to be here, and look forward to working with all of you. For now, under a lot of tutelage from Tom, but he's got a lot of experience to share, so happy to be here.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good of the order? Mr. Healy?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, let's take a 4-minute break, and then we'll have our caucus at 1:25.
Caucus at 1:25. Is there anything else to come before us this afternoon? Not a motion to adjourn? Mr. Fanton, second, Mr. Havy. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We are adjourned.